Ball is up. The opening tip won by the Warriors. Thompson to Curry. For three. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Celtics have it. Irving. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Cousins. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 5. Irving to Horford. Trying to cash in. Shot by Horford. Won't go. Green to Thompson. Curry. He made his first effort, but not that time. Brown with it up top. 5-point game. To Irving. Off the mark. Well contested. Green goes to the right side. To Durant. Green to Cousins. Curry. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Irving. Runner here. Won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
To Curry. Thompson to Cousins. Inside, he scores. There's no denying he is a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
To Jaylen Brown. Has a look. Brown shot, no good. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. 10-0 is the score. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Curry into the front court. The lead stands at 9.
Give it to him.
Green. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. To Hayward. To Horford. Carries it on the catch and shoot.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Rozier with it. 9-point margin. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Gets it in the right corner. Thompson to Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter.
Visit our team website for more details.
To Hayward. Shot from in close, no good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Gets it in the left corner. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Warriors come up with it. Curry with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Footer at the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
On the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Curry with it up top. The lead is 15. Deep left corner. Livingston to Green. The drive right to the basket. Green. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Irving. Not that time. He missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Here's Irving into the front court. Trailing by 15. Brown shot off iron. No good. Cousins to Green. To the rim. Lays it up and in. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple goalie basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Livingston to Green. That's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Possession lies with Golden State. Takes stock of the floor. Livingston to Cousins. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down by 15 to Hayward. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys up by 15. To Green. They work it down to Cousins. To Sean Livingston from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions. Golden State.
Hayward. Irving. Can't connect. It's no good. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound Horford. Irving into the front court. His guys down big. Hayward. And the rebound taken in by Thompson. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Curry, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Goes to the left side. To Horford. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Rejected by Green.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Green to Cousins. To Durant. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Now with 3. At the buzzer, a very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. We had picked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics have got themselves in a bad situation.
Game track. Assists.
The Boston Celtics struggled to play the angles, and it allowed too many passing lanes to equal. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Kyrie with the rock to Jaylen Brown. Cruises inside for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Curry to Thompson. To Curry. Fires the 3. They need something to go down. It's no good.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
High screen.
Durant to Green. Thompson to Durant. To Thompson. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Jaylen Brown. Driving right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Durant knocks it down from mid-range. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Inside, he scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense to Green. Thompson. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Jaylen Brown. Now a step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the 2.
Prices coming down. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Curry to Green. To Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Off the mark on the first free throw. down the second after missing the first. Celtics have it.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Wait on.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Rejected by Durant. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Rozier. Wide open look, won't go. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Livingston to Durant. Not that time. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
New blood coming in for both sides.
The Warriors now hold the penalty. Subbing in for Boston, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart.
In the third quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
Right there.
Curling inside. And he finishes at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here comes the screen. Durant.
About to go to work.
5 to shoot for Golden State. Durant. Tough shot. Well defended. Won't go. He can do better than that.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
That's the end of the third quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Today, folks, if our team wins the game and scores 100 points,
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Bell to Curry. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Durant.
Defense, let's go. Screen coming left, screen coming.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Hayward to Irving. Goes reverse to lay it in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry to Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the trifecta.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. To Irving. With another basket there.
The assist from number 0, Jason.
It's Golden State basketball to Durant. For 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Irving with the basketball. Down a bundle. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Durant. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Hayward. To Horford. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
Nothing better than seeing some big hustle. Player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Cousins. To Thompson. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Hayward. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope, first one does not go.
For Boston, number 7, Jaylen Brown. Stepping in for Golden State, number 23.
Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Oh, yeah, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there.
Curry has it.
Here we go. Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
To Thompson. To Durant. Probing the defense. Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound Cousins.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hayward. Off the mark.
And this is
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
and no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Durant. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Warriors won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Golden State Warriors were definitely the better team with regard to long-range shooting, and it turned out to be quite the advantage. Their three-pointers were unstoppable.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.